Odell Beckham Jr. was once the NFL's golden boy, a superstar wide receiver known for his breathtaking catches and game-changing plays. But his career has been far from smooth. Injuries, controversies, and inconsistent performances has raised question about his legacy. Odell Beckham Jr. was born on November 5th, 1992 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Sports ran in his veins. His father, Odell Beckham Sr., was a standout running back at LSU, and his mother, Heather Van Norman, was a track and field star. Growing up in a competitive and athletic household, Beckham Jr. honed his skills early, showing a natural flair in football, basketball, and track. He also played soccer growing up, and English player David Beckham was his childhood idol. Beckham was offered a chance to try out for a junior national team, but he didn't want to spend time overseas and wanted to focus on other sports. OBJ attended Isidore Newman School in New Orleans, where he became a three-sport sensation. On the football field, he amassed 4,873 all-purpose yards and 45 touchdowns over his high school career. As a senior, he recorded 1,010 receiving yards and 19 touchdowns, earning him All-State honors and making him one of the most sought-after recruits in the country. Ranked as a 4-star prospect, he not only played wide receiver on the field, but he also played quarterback, running back, and was a defensive back for the Greenies. In 2011, Beckham followed in his father's footsteps by committing to LSU. As a freshman, he made an impact right away, catching 41 passes for 475 yards and 2 touchdowns. By his sophomore year, Beckham formed a dynamic duo with Jarvis Landry, and his production soared. He had 43 catches for 713 yards and 2 touchdowns, but his junior season was when Beckham had a breakout season, recording 1,152 yards on 59 catches and 8 touchdowns. After that season, he decided to forego his senior season and entered the 2014 NFL Draft. The New York Giants selected OBJ with the 12th overall pick in 2014, but he had to miss the first 4 games of his rookie season due to a hamstring injury, returning in Week 5, and Beckham burst onto the scene in spectacular fashion. In just 12 games, he recorded 91 receptions for 1,305 yards and 12 touchdowns, earning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Not only that, OBJ's unforgettable 3-finger touchdown catch against the Dallas Cowboys became an instant viral sensation, which took place during a primetime Sunday night game, one of the most iconic catches in NFL history till this day. Over the next 2 seasons, Beckham solidified his reputation as one of the NFL's prime receivers. From 2014 to 2016, he averaged over 1,300 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns per season, earning 3 consecutive Pro Bowl selections. During this time, he not only set records, but also became one of the fastest players in NFL history to reach 200 career receptions. Despite his early success, cracks began to appear in Beckham's career. In 2017, he suffered a fractured ankle in Week 5, ending his season early. He was able to bounce back in the 2018 season despite the Giants' struggles, and also missed 4 games in the middle of the season due to quadriceps injury. Nevertheless, he still recorded 1,052 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns in the 12 games he played. However, in the 2019 offseason, the Giants traded him to the Cleveland Browns in a blockbuster deal, ending his time in New York. While expectations were high in Cleveland, Beckham struggled to recapture his dominant form, and he also reunited with his best friend Jarvis Landry there. In his first season with the Browns, he managed to get 1,035 yards and 4 touchdowns, but his chemistry with quarterback Baker Mayfield appeared inconsistent. Injuries further derailed his time in Cleveland, including a torn ACL in Week 7 of the 2020 season. Beckham got healthy and returned in 2021, but the Browns released him mid-season, and then he signed with the Los Angeles Rams. The move proved to be a turning point. Beckham became a key contributor during the Rams' playoff run, catching 21 passes for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns. In Super Bowl 56, he caught the game's first touchdown before suffering another ACL injury in the second quarter. Despite the setback, OBJ earned his first Super Bowl ring, a crowning achievement in an otherwise turbulent career. OBJ spent the 2022 season out of football while rehabbing and getting healthy. Then he signed a one-year, $15 million contract with the Baltimore Ravens in 2023, which included $13.8 million in guaranteed money. Although he joined the team as a veteran presence and a deep threat, his production was modest, finishing the season with 537 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Then in 2024, Beckham signed with the Dolphins for a one-year, $3 million, hoping for a fresh start. However, his time with the team was brief and largely uneventful. Recorded just 9 catches for 55 yards and no touchdowns before being released after 13 games. The release was mutual. As of now, Odell Beckham Jr. has recorded a total of 7,987 receiving yards, 59 receiving touchdowns, and 575 receptions in his NFL career. Beckham's career is a tale of two extremes. At his best, he was an unstoppable force, blending speed, agility, and spectacular catches into one of the NFL's most electrifying packages. At his worst, injuries and off-field distractions overshadowed his talent. However, OBJ still has the potential to contribute as a reliable veteran presence for a team in need of a receiving depth and is capable of playing football. But he is also getting old, as he is 32 at the time of this recording. As he continues to fight relevance, fans will remember the player who once redefined what it meant to make the impossible look effortless, and he did get his Super Bowl ring. His journey serves as a testament to the highs and lows of professional sports. But this was the rise and fall of Odell Beckham Jr.
I'm just looking at my brody, silence at the time, and no girl don't even know me. I'm always on the mind, I'm just out here getting money, and so that's on my mind.